All right, Shalom, Shalom. I want to give all praise and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. We give double honors to the apostle elders, which are the apostle elders, a great millstone, and to you hopeful elect on four corners of the planet Earth that's pushing, that's fighting, maintaining for the hope of salvation, man. 2020 is showing itself to be a beautiful year for the name of Yahweh Shai in many ways, man. We're just gonna jump right into this lesson. I'm not gonna say too much. You brothers already see it. Like it says, we don't want it to pick up. We don't want them to pick up on it. But like I said, I found a few information that I want to just bring out and to reiterate what time we living in and how important it is to not fall under the mischief of the devil that's going to come out, because they're trying to hurt us, man. And this is a beautiful time we living in, because if they come at us and come at this body, then the Lord's going to lift up that standard. So let's jump right into it. I'm play a bit of this video, give you some of the history on V. All right, the V that's getting ready to be distributed out. So this is just more information on it. Yeah. Because the Lord told us certain things that are not supposed to be in the body. Because back in the ancient world, the Lord didn't allow, just like it says in Daniel, the knowledge shall run to and fro. We're in a time where you got technical advancements and different things, but the Lord only let Esau advance this way to advance the waking up of his elect, all right, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 144,000 and the one-third. All right, because Esau had to be given this technology so we could be woken up on the four corners of the earth, because we'd be spread out. So he wasn't given the internet for his own benefit. He was given the internet for the benefit of the hopeful elect that would wake up, would come together, brothers would link up again, and you know what I'm saying, and we would grow and find the truth and great gain of brotherhood. These things were set up by Yahweh Shai by way of giving Esau this technology. All right, so let's play this video.
The treatment was called antitoxin, and essentially it was a preparation of antibodies that neutralized the diphtheria toxin. It was made by injecting horses with the toxin, waiting for them to build an immune response, harvesting antibodies from their blood, and giving those antibodies to diphtheria patients.
See that?
Now,
so they were giving horse blood to humans. And you're not supposed to do that, man. Why did the Lord tell us not to eat of certain things? If the Lord told you not to eat of something, which is just putting it in your mouth and you can just, shit it out. And the Lord still doesn't want us to deal with that. So how much more that you are getting injected with the blood of an animal that is not supposed to be in your body, because we ain't supposed to eat horses. We ain't supposed to eat no horses. We ain't supposed to eat no pigs. We ain't supposed to eat no monkeys. The Lord don't want that in our bodies, even in our mouth. How much more in our actual cells and our tissues? This is Leviticus 17 and 11. It says, let's go to 10, so we get the whole logistics. This is Leviticus 17 and 10. It says, and whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the stranger that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, it says, I will even set my face against that soul. So the Lord said, if you even eat of the blood, the Lord gonna set his face against you. So how much more if you take a V that has trace elements of different animals and their blood? Because this was back in the day, they switched it up now, but it's the same concept. All right, it's the same concept what they're doing, and they're using parts of animals to put it into a human being to so-called fight off this so-called disease or something like that. But the Lord said this is what he said he's gonna do if you eat it. So how much more if you injected it into yourself? It says, and whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and I will cut him off from among his people. See? So that's showing you those strangers are Israelites. All right, Leviticus 11, 17 and 11, because this is why the Lord told you not to deal with the blood. It says, for the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it, so like I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your souls, for it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the soul. So blood is very important, man. All right, I just wanted to bring that out on this video because it's going to go more into how they use that to get where we at today.
I don't want to minimize the effect that bleeding had on the horses, but know that horses are less affected by diphtheria toxin than humans are, so they only developed a low-grade fever.
The new treatment came out of the bacteriology lab in Germany, and it was kind of announced to most of the world in 1894. And there was so much demand for it and so much excitement over it that in the United States, some of the public health departments immediately put things into force to try and start to
See that?
This new.
So let's read this back here. It says successfully U.S. of antitoxin in 26 diphtheria cases. Kansas City, Missouri. It's Kansas City, Missouri, man. You know, we in Missouri. It says December 26, Dr. W.P. Waring, health officer, has made a report on the use here of the diphtheria remedy antitoxin. The serum has been used in 30 cases, and in all except 4, the patients recovered, and in all 4 cases where death ensued. An officer says the lives of the children could have been saved by the earlier use of the discovery. So they're trying to force it back then. So they gonna force it today, man. They believe in their minds that they got the ability to heal. The Lord said it. It don't matter what physician you have. The Most High is the one that gives the healing, man. Not no damn toxins, man. Okay?
Now, antitoxin was a treatment, but not a vaccine. It didn't confer long-term immunity because the patient's own body wasn't learning how to make antibodies. But eventually, scientists figured out how to create an inactivated form of the toxin called a toxoid. Toxoids could evoke an immune response in a healthy person without making them sick. So if the person ever encountered diphtheria in the future, their immune system would know which antibodies to produce.
See? Esau proud, man. This is John 6:63. For if the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So the flesh, no matter what they're going to the fleshly remedies. The flesh profiteth nothing, man. All right. The spirit is what we need to attain to. If your spirit is strong, even if your body's off, your spirit is still can pull that body out of it. But they want to pull this body first and not deal with the spirit. You see? So now that's what's leading, because now we got this race for the B, and they're racing for money wise, because this is a honeypot. All right, and these companies, these are owned by the elites. All these companies are owned by the elites. There's not no small potatoes in this hat or in this ring. These are big name players that are trying to get at this vaccine, and they're all going to profit from it. Why? Because these are the elites that set this thing up. So they make money off the death and the chaos that happens in the world. But that's what they're supposed to do. We can't get mad. That's what they're set up to do. Okay? But at the end of it, we know that if great evil coming, then there's great good coming. That's bottom line. This is the drawing of the sand, and Lord willing, I'm gonna make that video next. But you seeing it here that the Lord is setting them up for a trick bag, because all this is rushing for the ultimate goal, which is that chip, which is to control the world under that ironclad fist of currency.
Vaccines are racing towards the finishing line. With dozens in development across the world, several frontrunners are now in the final stages of clinical trials, AstraZeneca being the latest contender.
This morning we heard the fantastic news that the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine has been highly effective in clinical trials. There are more tests to be done, but the signs are that this vaccine, financed partly by British taxpayers working in partnership with a great British company, this vaccine could be both affordable and easy to use and highly effective.
Fantastic, maybe slightly optimistic. While researchers say the results could improve, 70% average efficacy is well below that of other results, and the fall in AstraZeneca's share price reflects investors' disappointment in the numbers. This is a highly competitive market, and the stakes are high. Every efficacy percentage point counts. So it's not surprising there's cutthroat competition and one-upmanship. Pfizer and BioNTech were the first to announce.
So the main thing is they're racing for this thing because it's all about money. All right. And once they do have this technology out, how they gonna track people? How they gonna track people? Well, you have the digital tattoo, a quantum dot. All right. This quantum dot is how they're gonna try to track who has it and who doesn't. All right. Because once they have it implied, they said to say, how do you know you have it and they don't? They're gonna have to track people for that. That's leading up to that chip, man. All right. But these are what they're gonna try to put in people's bodies. All right. Not saying that they're doing it now, but they have plans and it's already been clinically tested, and they're speaking about, implementing this on a wide scale. Because once you have that vaccine fraud or some kind of the V fraud, I didn't want to say that, but once you have that fraud, then you have to jump in front of it. So they're already planning for those that want to say that they have it and don't. All right, this is quantum dot delivery vaccine and invisible encode vaccination history and skin. See that? It says a close-up image of the microneedle array, which could deliver quantum dots into skin. See that? They're trying to put structures, that goes into that nanotechnology, building on a small scale. Researchers, they're trying to go into the realm of the Most High, man. All right. Researchers headed by the team, Massachusetts Institution of Technology, MIT, have created a microneedle platform using fluorescent microparticles called quantum dots, QD, which can deliver vaccines and at the same time invisible encoded vaccination history directly in the skin. The quantum dots are composed of nanocrystals which emit near infrared lights that can be detected by a special equipment smartphone. Testing using, smartphones. So they'll have it on your smartphone easily to be able to test somebody. Tests using the platform showed that QDs delivered to samples of human skins were still detectable after photobalancing that simulated 5 years of exposure to sunlight, and they remain detectable for up to 9 months when tested in rats. Come on, man. He's coming, man. And then here you see it down here. See? They're showing you from 0 weeks to 12 weeks. See that? Experiment on live rats confirmed that the microneedles patches could also successfully deliver a polio vaccine in amount of generating therapeutical antibody levels. It's possible someday that this invisible approach could create a new possible for data storage, biosync, and vaccine applications that can improve your medical care is provided. So they got plans, man. They got plans. And also this dives into this they also, with the same nanotechnology, I figured out how to put electrodes on your skin.
We were able to develop a silver nanowire ink that allows conductive traces to be printed immediately. No post-processing is required. That allows for printing on a leaf or human skin or various different delicate biological substances. So in our lab, we have arrayed various different inks made of nanomaterials. That allows us to print electronic devices specifically for biomedical applications.
See that? So you seeing what is taking place, man. He's trying to put this stuff into your skin. Why is he going with all this technology to go in the body, in the body. Why are they trying to do in the body? Because it's going back to Revelations. They're trying to mark everybody with that chip and have the technology to support that chip. It's not everybody's. It's going to be a trendy thing. Esau's already has power over trends. He makes trends. He can make you famous. You know, some of these people that are famous don't really have talent. They're being made famous. Why? Because they're easily controllable and they work for the process or the purpose for the elites. So that's why they use these guys, man. All right, but let's go ahead and get into these precepts. I just got a few precepts I'm gonna go to, and then we're gonna go ahead and close out. But we're seeing the fruits of Esau's labor right now. Everything is going on a smaller scale because why? He's trying to go into the body. He's trying to have dominion over the body, which is the temple, because the Lord said it. It says the body is the temple of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. So if you defile the temple, the Lord said he's going to destroy you. So Esau's trying to defile the temple, man. He defiled the actual temple. Now he's trying to defile the interior temple, which is where Yahweh Shem Yahshua said he dwells. So Esau knows what he's doing, man. You know, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. This is for First Corinthians 6 and verse 19. This man is moving towards his judgment, and it says, "What now?" It says, "What know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost, which is in you?" See, the body. So he sacked the temple in 70 A.D. Vespasian, Titus, and Domitian. All right, but then you see what he's trying to sack the actual temple, which is the human body, which is Israel. All right, when you try to come in Israel, that's the temple where the Lord dwells at. That's why in Revelation you see that there will be no temple because he said he's going to dwell within us. So Esau's trying to hinder that temple where the Lord is going to come dwell. So he's got to be destroyed, man. See, verse 20, "For ye are bought with a price." So this body don't belong to Esau. He's stealing. He's being on theft because he's trying to steal something that does not belong to him because Yahweh Shai has paid for the bodies and the spirits of the hunted for the Israelites, man. All right, they're bought and paid for by the sacrifices of Yahweh Shai. So with them trying to come in the body and take what doesn't belong to them, that they're going to be judged accordingly, man. All right, bottom line, that's what Esau's trying to do because he's the devil. I don't care if he's soft spoken with glasses on and all calm and cool. He's the devil, man. He's the damn devil. This is 1 Corinthians 3 and 17. It says, "If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy. For the temple," it says for the temple of Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are. So don't take no damn V's, man. Because you defiling the temple of Yahweh Shem Yahshua by putting horse, monkey, bovine, a pig, who knows what other cocktails of wickedness they got in there, man. Just don't take it. For me and my house, we shall trust the Lord, man. You know? This man's got to go. He's got to go. Verse 18, "Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may be wise." So dumb down, man. We don't know shit. This man is the high level demon, man. We better be happy for the few things that we do have a knowledge of, man. Because this man is going in. He's going in. This is Acts 5 and verse 29. "Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, We ought to obey Yahweh rather than men." See, so we forget what they talking about. They talking about, "Oh, you need to have," no, I'm good. The Lord Father said we don't need to put those in our body. Blood defileth the man. Okay, so you putting all these foreign things in the body. No, I'm good. I take my chances with the disease. With the disease. There ain't no putting nothing in you, no. No, man. That's what you say no. Because then you obeying men. You think men know how to heal the human body besides the power that created it? They don't know nothing. They don't even know how this car works, man. They don't even know how to open the door, really. This is Proverbs 14 and 12. And then I'm going to close here. Lord willing, might do just another installment. This is Proverbs 14 and verse 12. Listen close. It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So these people that's out here that's going to take these vaccines, they're going to, Salakia, the V, they're going to take that, and they seem right to them, but it's death. Because it's going to change your body, change around. It's going to defile you, man. You eat pork, you're defiled until 24 hours. But you inject into your body, come on, man. At the sake of trying to save, that's why it says, him that loses his life shall save it. Him that saveth his life shall lose it, man. So you do with that what you will, man. And you listen to that verse as it says. So you looking to save your life out here by these vaccines, the Lord you're gonna lose it, man. All right, and then turn around, you take that chip to save your life, you're gonna lose it also, man. So only road is one way. All right, it's the straight and narrow path, which is holding on to faith and the belief in Yahweh Shem Yahushua that He's gonna make it okay, man. So with that, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kadash, Shalom, Akim. Keep safe, keep fighting, keep pushing towards that goal. Shalom.